Good morning, everyone. This is Scott, or the Scott Man, and we're here at the San Antonio Missions National Park. In San Antonio, there are 5 missions total. We're going to visit 4 of them today. In fact, the 5th one is the most famous one, which is the Alamo, and that's in downtown San Antonio, and that's the only one of the 5 which is not managed by the National Park System. We're here at the southernmost mission. This is Mission Espada. So let's go check it out. This is established back in 1731. But yeah, this here, these are the ruins of an old church which was once here. And then yeah, it's like just looking at the sign, it's like back in the day in the 18th century, like this was the doorway, and you would look in, it would look something like this here. Yeah, just look at this. Although this church here was reconstructed, the facade right here and the door, this was a part of the original church. And it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, that was really amazing. Yep, so we're going to be visiting the 4 missions. Of course, I went to the Alamo yesterday, and that'll be in my main San Antonio video. But so we're down here, and we're next going to be heading over to the Mission San Juan. And then later we'll be going to Mission San Jose. And then we'll finish off over at the Mission Concepcion. Alright, so let's get rolling. As the missions were not only places of worship, but also communities to where the Spaniards and the American Indian tribes were living in them. They had to have plentiful water, and with this aqueduct, it was able to easily transport water from one mission to another, from over to near the main water source, the San Antonio River. But yeah, just look at this aqueduct. Alright, we made it to the second mission. This is Mission San Juan. The stone chapel was built in 1756, and the bells and the chapel itself are still used today. It was relocated here back in 1731. Alright, next up, Mission San Jose. And here we are. Welcome to Mission San Jose. This is the largest of the 4 missions along the mission trail, and in fact, this is known as the Queen of the Missions. Yes, look at the beautiful church all the way over there. We'll get a closer look, of course. But yeah, that's exactly how it looked back in the 18th century, although it was restored back to its original condition back in the 1930s. Missions were not only just a church, but also a community with residences, farms, and livestock. In each of the missions, American Indians were converted to Catholicism and were taught to live and work as Spaniards.
it, this is the old bookstore.
Over here, these are the ruins of the former convent. This is where the missionaries were housed. And back in 1775, the rose window right here on the south side of the church, this is where the priest would come out, and he would show off the Eucharist to the congregation outside. Alright, so we're gonna head out of the mission now, and we're gonna head over to the last of the 4 missions, mission Concepcion. And here we are at the last of the 4 missions on our adventure today. We are here at mission Concepcion. That is a beautiful, beautiful church building over there. In fact, unlike the other 3 missions that we visited today, this one is completely unrestored. The church is the oldest unrestored stone church in the United States. And in fact, here's remnants of an old stone quarry which they built mission Concepcion, even a little bit of San Jose as well. Each of the 4 missions each have their own unique character. From the beautiful churches to the remnants of former Indian quarters, this park is highly recommended for all people when visiting San Antonio. Mission Concepcion is the closest one to downtown. In fact, I think I can even hear I-10 from here too. And of course, Mission Espada being the furthest from San Antonio. And they're all connected by the Mission Trail. And best of all, the park is absolutely free. There are no fees to visit the park. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Although I kind of wish the weather was better today, but I could pick the destination, but not the weather. But I hope you've enjoyed today's little historical tour of the 4 main missions: Espada, San Juan, San Jose, and Concepcion. Although you can go visit them in any order, I decided to go from south to north. Thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out.